Power hour. It's the what? Power hour. It's the who? Power hour. Yeah. Blacks, Hispanics, and natives. Power hour. It's the what? Power hour. It's the who? Power hour. Yeah. Blacks, Hispanics, and
Right. So you needed this face, you needed this guy who looked like he was going to be an everyman, right? But you're going to start to see this agenda be, people are going to talk because they trust in the political system. Last week we went over breaking down how the political system is based on Roman ideologies, and we saw how well that worked out for them and all of that stuff on the show. But this week I want to talk about our trust in this and for y'all to see, mainly for our people that are not hip, right? Because last week I was talking about, you might have some of our people who know that they shouldn't be involved in politics, but still felt like they wanted this guy in office versus somebody else, right? So maybe you don't vote, but you feel like you have a dog in the show. And, that's different. We touched on that last week. Here, for me, this is more to the people out there who have no even understanding of the Bible yet.
Right.
And they're still looking to Egypt. They're still trusting in the shadow of Egypt for their salvation. All these years later, even after the George Floyd and all this other stuff, you're still looking to what my prediction was when the election was going on. I said this last week. I told Bishop, I said, hey, I know who's going to win. And he said, oh, yeah? I said, yeah, an old white man.
And you were right.
And I was right.
Right.
Perceive thou art a prophet.
Damn.
So we're still looking to these old white men to help us. Right? We're still looking to the establishment to help us.
Yeah.
And that's not their goal, because back to what Apartment was saying, at levels that they will never fully admit, you have to kind of see the subtlety. You got to read between the lines on articles and news to see when there's a little slip up for them to let you understand what their
true agenda
is. It's all geared towards keeping us from this.
Mm-hmm.
So he says it helps Americans feel invested in an administration, provides a president with differing viewpoints. As they declared victory, Vice President-elect Kamala D. Harris noted that President-elect Joe Biden had the audacity to choose a black woman to be his running mate.
Audacity.
In the next few months, Biden may create even more first by nominating women, people of color, and openly LGBTQ individuals to key positions in his cabinet. And you would look at that, and again, are people who are not in the spirit, they say, well, what's wrong with nominating women? Well, there's nothing wrong with nominating women. Sisters in the Bible had positions of authority,
right,
but they were in the right spirit, and they used those positions of authority to further their people's agenda, God's agenda, and not the zeitgeist, the cult of personalities agenda.
You just want to use that word now that I brought it up.
But the reason they're nominating women is to continue to deconstruct the divine order of the man as the head.
That's it.
End of the day, keep your eye on the prize.
So people of color, again, you would say, well, that's great, right? Let's good to see our people represented. It's to put our people to sleep and say, look, we're accepted, we're in there, we're in major position. We players now. We're finally invited to the show. Not understanding what I spoke about last week and at the end of my class, and I'm going to bring up again today. What good is having a face like yours in office if their mind is like theirs?
That's right. That's a beautiful way of putting it.
What good is having our people in office if they have the mind of your oppressor?
That's right. Yeah, man, that's the perfect way to put it, Kat.
Right. And I'm sorry, I didn't put it up, but because we didn't play it on the show, we're going to show the Trick Baby scene on the show when I speak about that piece of it. It's a lot to cover, but that's why it's the Power Hour.
Let's
we're going to cram it in.
Power, come hard.
Ready, go.
We're
hard.
Yes. After Biden win, black activists.
And you know what, Kurt? You're onto something, okay? And again, I say the 0.1% because you never know. I can't stress it enough.
Yeah, it's like birth control, right? It's 99.9% effective, right?
But I'm going to tell you, as the days have progressed, it's more and more evident. And as I'm reading stuff like this, and I'm thinking of the agenda that they're really trying to push. And it started with Obama. Remember, he was the first president to authorize the gay flag to light up the White House.
Oh, dang.
I knew it was over then. I was like, wow. And guess what? He was under his administration. And you brought up a good point, all right? He was allowed by the Most High to live as long as he did so he can go ahead and push this agenda, right? Because remember, at the end of the day, let's not lose sight of that. The Most High is pulling all these strings regardless of what's going down right now.
sir.
You know, but yeah, but absolutely, man.
Can we get a scripture? Can I get one? You look like you about to pull one.
Go ahead. No, well, I'm getting it ready. I was going to read something, but you can bring out.
Isaiah 32 and 5.
Hold on, I got you, man. Isaiah 32, 5.
Yes, sir.
I'm just lining it up for after I read a little bit more of the next article, but you go right ahead.
I got you, brother. Isaiah 32, verse 5.
Yes, sir.
The vile person shall no more called liberal. Whoa, let me read that right. Hold on a second. The vile person shall be no more called liberal, nor the churl said to be bountiful.
And so when we look at, the Democratic Party, they are the party of liberals.
Yeah.
Meaning, again, that we as a people, we trust in that liberality. We trust in that freedom that we want to have. So us leaning into, because again, who freed the slaves? It was Lincoln. He was a Republican.
Right.
But we love the liberals.
Right.
We love the liberals.
Hey,
man.
can I be 6 real quick? And I give it to you?
Yes,
All right.
sir.
For the vile person, that same liberal, will speak villainy or villainy. Villainy?
Villainy.
Yeah.
Villainy.
And his heart will work iniquity.
Yes, sir.
To practice hypocrisy and to utter error against the Lord. Bam. To make empty the soul of the hungry.
There you go.
And he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail.
That's what he doing. He like you just, man. Go ahead, Cap.
No, that's it, man. Hey, listen, I don't have to say anything else.
That's it.
Let the Lord speak, right? Because that's pretty plain. There's no secret in that.
He said he's gonna make the souls empty.
Boy, the visitor.
Man, the visitor among us.
Right. And the soul's empty means, remember, our soul is filled with the spirit of life through these commandments.
Yes,
and making the souls empty is everything that keeps us away from that stuff, right? When he said he would turn our drink of the thirsty, we're the thirsty. We're the ones that want that living water. And they're going to put things in place that keep us away from this.
Yes,
all right? It's that keep us away from this.
Lego.
Israel is back.
We back.
Israel is back.
We
got
back.
the nations running scared because Israel is back. All lies on us because we keeping them laws. When the Lord return, Babylon will fall. Precepts solid. We got them on lock. God's chosen people with Christ as our rock. Israel is back.
We back.
Israel is back.
We back.
You heathen, get ready for our whip to crack.
Damn.